Hey everybody, Pop Scrap here. Today I'm going to scrap out a bit of copper and aluminium and a bit of electrical. I'm going to start doing a bit now. I'm going to do a TV yoke for you. It's come off a monitor. So I'm going to scrap that out and show you what's in it, okay? Okay, I've hit this a few belts. It comes apart pretty simple. There's not much to it. Get a hammer, hit it a few times and it breaks apart. Pretty simple. Sorry guys, I had to run up there and get my nips. It's simple enough to take apart. I get these, don't get these very rarely now. Don't get them much at all, maybe a few a year. As I said in my other video before this, or a few videos ago, that I used to get 20 of these a day. It's ridiculous, the weight. I even got before a whole skip. Now I mean a big skip. There was maybe 200 monitors in it. Just monitors alone. The PC towers I never took. Yeah, and I had the old just going back 15 years ago, maybe a bit more than 15 years, maybe, 15 years ago. A company I was working with were doing a computer company, they're very big now. We're throwing out, it was 3 skip loads altogether. 1 with monitors and 2 with old towers. And I mean, these were very old towers, IBM, CPUs, all that have been all gold CPUs, gold cap CPUs. You were talking maybe 300 CPUs. Yeah, it's just, in today's value, they're worth a lot of money. A lot of money. But yeah, I didn't know what I know now. And even the monitors, if I took them, not even the towers, if I took them, the wire, I'd have an aluminium and boards and stuff. It's mental. That's not including the RAM and CPU. There was thousands of euros. You're talking thousands of euros I threw away. But anyway, back then I was only after the copper. That's it. Like, there was so much copper out there. That's all people were after. Everyone was scrapping. It was just copper. Yeah, you take the brass and aluminium, but back then I wasn't even picking aluminium. Copper was so plentiful. Like, imagine scrapping 20 of these a day. Right, alone, 20 of them a day, every day. Maybe more some days. I wasn't even taking this apart. I wasn't even scrapping this. I wouldn't even take the copper off this. I'd be like, oh, Jesus, there's nothing in it. It's not worth my time. I used to scrap them. I'd work and I'd scrap in at night time. The TVs would build up all in the side of the house and I'd scrap them away, and monitors and you name it. There was so much stuff out there. See, this was going out of fashion, all this. So there was so much of it out there. So, more bit of copper. Like that alone is, you're talking there alone. Quarter kilo, maybe a bit more. Now we bit here on this. Wire on that we need to take off, but we'll sort out this here first. Copper on this is very hard to get off. Kind of nearly impossible. But yeah, that's the bits and pieces of copper on that. That wasn't bad to take apart actually. That was pretty simple. It's been a while since I did one of them. But yeah, it's decent copper. Good load of copper in that. Can't complain with that, can you? I want to show you about brass too. Connect this off. Right. Always look, if you're really into like getting small bits of brass and trying to minimize or maximize your profits. These are brass here. All this is brass. Oh, little bits of brass. All adds up, you know. Mightn't be much, but brass is brass. So we can catch that and pull. No, it's not a lot, but it's bits of brass that's in it. Does add up. Just put it in a screwdriver like so. Watch your fingers so you don't take the fingers off yourself, which I've done so many times before. Now this is like for scrappers that doesn't, or hobbyist scrappers that don't get much, say, scrap, and you want to maximize everything you get your hands on. Now there is scrappers out there that gets a lot of stuff and still does all this kind of stuff, like Patrick Williams and myself and Ian Matthews, and there's a few scrappers out there that really, you know, you go and get what you can out of it. Because to be honest with you, the time isn't a bit of wire. Now, if you really want to get into it, you could incinerate and take the brass out of this, but not for me. It's too little of brass, you know. It's not really worth my while to go at that messing for that little piece of brass there. That's what you get out of it, not much. But it's my time is not. How can I put it to you? My time. I don't like. I go after some stuff, but like sometimes my time is my money, and it doesn't really. If you can get what I'm saying to me, I sometimes I will scrap out stuff. Other times I won't scrap out stuff. It's just all depends how I feel, you know. At the time, now I've a lot of rubbish here I want to sort out. Like I'm nearly getting to the end. I have to do another pickup again now on Monday. So I have a bit of rubbish here to pick up. Sort out all this stuff. Like I get a lot of this. This is a lot of stuff I get. Rubbish. But it's good rubbish. Like people walk by this in the street, like brass plugs for me. Straight away. Copper, brass. Then we go deeper. We go the wire on it. Then that's why I love electronics. I pick up electronics. No one really picks up electronics. And I strip so much of it over the years. I know what's in everything, basically, nearly. Well, near enough. Then you have this. And we have the brass here on this. Nice brass in there. We'll take all that out. Put that in here. Bit of wire. Same thing again. Cut that here. Like so. Twist. We've some brass in it. Now this is if you want to go after it, but sometimes people don't want it. We put it into the box to do. Bit of wire. Two of these screw lids. We keep them because I think I need them for my own light in the sitting room. That's rubbish. Now there's basically nothing in this while scrapping out. I'm not even going to go near this. There's nothing in it. Whatever it was coffee, Max, or an old time tea maker, hot water thing. I have to be careful here what I do because I don't want to cut the lead off my charger. I did it before. A Bosch charger I was flat out cutting and I cut the lead off. But yeah, a bit of wire over. We get more stuff now. Now we've bits more electronics here. Like I get a lot of wire. I get so much wire and plugs and lights fixtures. Now look, see, we have in this now. People wouldn't bother doing that with this. So what the hell is this? Is a piece of scrap or something, or it's just a piece of electronics I'll bring to the recycling centre. Right. First we have non-magnetic. That'll be stainless steel, but I'm going to put it into aluminium because basically get the same price. Well, I don't get the same price, but where my person I sell it to will take it. So we have a few screws that we need to take off. Put that to the side for a minute. So we're just processing away here. You can see the brass down in here. So what we do is we give this a couple of twists and a jerk. It should release the wire. Should. Well, we got a bit more out of it. That's rubbish. So we cut these plugs off. This is off. I don't know what that's off. Cut the plug off. Cut all the plugs that they won't tangle into anything. Yeah, the box is basically filling up again with plugs. It shows you the quantity of stuff I get. Just plugs. So, we'll put a couple of cuts in this on top to release everything. This will go straight into the bin. We've one more plug on it. The wire's that light, I can pull the wire clean out of it. So, now we've a bit of wire in this, so I want to make it maximize everything I get. Lately, I'm not getting a lot of brass light fixtures. Before I used to get a hell of a lot of brass from these, but I'm not getting them lately. For some reason, I do not know. Let's see, how can we pull this out? If I can. If I can't, I won't lose sleep over it. But it'd be nice to get that bit extra out. No, ain't happening. Ain't happening, sir. Yeah, it's all steel. That is plastic. That's steel. That's made by plaster. So we have a bulb. Don't know is it any good, but we will test it and see. They're a high wattage bulb. So we're after this here. Yeah, that's steel, but they're brass inside. So that's what we're after. Release that. Get the bits of brass at the end. The rest that'll be rubbish. So, guys, we took a few things apart. Not much, but we're getting really through everything, the electronics. And we have a couple of more electronics there I need to sort out. And then we're getting into this bucket of stuff to sort through that. And then, hopefully by tomorrow, Sunday, tomorrow's video, I'll be well through everything. For the load on Monday. So, I'm on holidays too. So this is, at the end, this is brass. Now, as I said, if you want to really get into this, really take off that brass. It does add up after time, do you know? It's worth more than wire. It's worth more than cable, believe me. It is worthwhile taking off, but you're talking pennies, cents. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video. Bye.